Hello and welcome to part 13 of my playthrough of Pixelberry Studios' mobile game High School Story. In this one, I do a little bit of a Pi Day quest, then some of the main storyline quests with the heist about uncovering the corruption within Hearst High, and finally a home field, like a baseball type quest where we save a park. So come along and let's enjoy that. Let's go. Okay. Pi Day, I know that that's an event for the 14th of March. Today, as I record, it's the 9th. Who knows when I'll upload it. But I think I'll play it just because it's here. Get something out of the quest log. And then hopefully I'll be able to move on to some main storyline quests. So let's just get right into Pi Day. Nishan, do you happen to know why March 14th is my favorite day of the year? Because it's nearly the spring equinox? Because there are just 11 more months until Valentine's Day? What? No! It's because it's 3.14. Huh? You know, Pi Day. Wait, there's a Pi Day and nobody told me? Was it because you all thought I'd go overboard with pie? Because I totally intend to. Squee! Like going overboard is possible. Pi is the foundation of modern civilization. OMG, that's totally what I've always said about pie. Are Nishan and me like soulmates now? Guys, I think you're talking about different kinds of... You try to explain, but Julian tugs on your arm, whispering. Shh, I kind of want to see this play out. Okay. So, will you all come around for my Pi Day party? I am so in. Loren and friends are throwing a party for Pi Day, or is it Pi Day? I have to get started on party prep. Peyton runs off. You turn to Nishan. So what's the big deal about Pi Day, Nishan? Pi is the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. It's everywhere, in everything. Not to get all crazy, but it's unquestionably the most beautiful number in all of math. That sounds a little crazy. Look, I get that most people aren't as into math as I am, or, you know, at all, but Pi Day is a perfect day to show them how cool it is. For what it's worth, I think that's an awesome idea. I designed some fun activities using Pi that we can play. I think they're pretty great, but I also think flesh-eating beetles would make good pets. Want to help me gather materials and test them out? The activities or the beetles? Just the activities. For now. Okay, let's make math fun. Math games. I'll spend the coins. 3.141. I don't know. I don't know the digits of pi. I remember when I was in school, my sister did have pi memorized to maybe like 100 places. I sure didn't. Before we commence testing, a brief questionnaire. Question 1. Do you know how to use pi? God, no. What do you say? Of course, I could use a refresher. I sure could. Pi, or roughly 3.14, isn't just your average run-of-the-mill boring old number. It's practically one of the ancient elemental forces of the universe. It allows you to do all sorts of calculations about circles. For example, if you know how wide a circle is, you can multiply that by pi to find the circle's circumference. That is, how big it is around. I remember that. It's so easy, that's where the term easy as pie comes from. I'm not sure that's true, but I think I follow your drift. That concludes the questionnaire. Shall we begin the event? Nishan leads you and a group of friends past the school swimming pool to a steaming hot tub. Oh yeah, hot tub, I'm going in. Hold on there 1 nanosecond. Consider the following. The hot tub only has enough room for a certain number of friends. It's just 2 yards across. So Loren, how many friends can be in the tub at once? Each friend needs a yard of space. The answer is... 6. 2 yards across times pi is 6 friends. Only one way to find out. You and your friends climb into the warm, bubbling hot tub and relax comfortably. Ah, who knew I could get so comfortable with math? So how do we do, Nishan? We all fit together. Much like how all of math fits together, it's a beautiful thing, Loren. I'd say this activity is ready for launch. Ready to try the next one? Okay. After throwing frisbees at several radians per second and building a pie-shaped model of Stonehenge, you and Nishan guess the number of jelly beans in a jar. Well, if I calculate the volume of the jar using pi, I'd have to guess 350. Final answer. Excellent performance, Loren. That is correct. Well, it was, except for the dozen I ate while you were calculating. These activities were actually pretty fun, Nishan. And enlightening? You bet. Glad to hear it. Nobody sees how fun math is because nobody gives it a chance. Well, today, that's all about to change. Oh, I just had another idea for a math game, but I'll need you to acquire a dozen pineapples and a katana. Catch you around, Loren. Loren just helped design some fun math games. Is Loren some sort of genius? No, maths was one of my very least enjoyed subjects. I think I might have already mentioned it, but I copied a friend of mine the entire time. Loren, there you are! We're in a state of pie emergency! What does that even mean? It means we don't have any pies for Nishan's Pie Day party. Want to help me remedy that? Oh yeah, let's do some baking. Loren and Peyton. Peyton lays out a huge spread of ingredients in the kitchen at her house. Whoa, how many pies are we gonna make? Lots. I'm thinking we hit all the classics. Lemon meringue, apple, key lime. Well, then what are we waiting for? Let's get baking. Pie after pie emerges from the oven, smelling delectable. You taste one. Wow, that's delicious. Of course it is. It's pie. Peyton, there's probably something I should tell you about Pie Day. Can it wait? We only have enough time to make one more batch. What flavor should it be? Peaches and cream, chocolate, peanut butter, jalapeno. I go chocolate peanut butter, like a Reese's cup, but as a pie. Good call. A luxurious dessert pie will pair nicely with a milkshake. Soon enough, you slide a batch of decadent chocolate peanut butter pies out of the oven and put them in the freezer. Those look perfect. Well, that's it for the pies. Thanks for helping, Loren. Loren just baked a bunch of pies for Pie Day. What flavor do you want? Now, I remember one of the times I visited my friend in America, I think actually they surprised me with a pie. They surprised me with a peach and blueberry pie, and it changed my life. It was incredible. I was like, this is the greatest pie I've ever tasted. I love it. So peach and blueberry, highly recommend. Later, back at school. Hey, Loren, ready for the Pie Day bash? Nishan, I probably should have mentioned this before, but no time for idle chatter. We have to round up all the guests. Go invite some curious minds. Okay, a wallflower. I will go with Beckett because I have him. A dancer, I'll go with Ty Lee from Avatar. And an actor, I will go with Sharpay from High School Story. High School Musical, not High School Story. You lead Beckett, Ty Lee, and Sharpay into the party room. So what is Pie Day anyway? Is it about pie? Of course it's about pie. What else would Pie Day be about? Just then, Nishan wheels in his cart of gadgets and math games as Peyton wheels in several trays of pies. Peyton, what's all that? It's the pies, of course. The question is, what's all that? Math games. Math games on Pie Day? Obviously, I can't believe it. You actually thought I meant P-I-E Day? That's ridiculous. It's March 14th. Like the first 3 digits of pi, 3.14. Do you even know what I'm talking about? I know what pi is. I'm not stupid, Nishan. It just wasn't my first thought that anyone would want to celebrate some lame number when they could have pie. Julian tries to stifle a laugh, but can't. Ah. Is something funny, Julian, besides the idea that Peyton thinks anyone would want to celebrate pie, the food? Nope, just this. Julian, you knew, didn't you? And you didn't say anything? Hey, Loren knew too. Whoa! Peyton, those pies smell amazing. Can I have a piece? No, today is about the beauty of math. Absolutely 0 pies until after the math activities. Oh dear. I would be so like, oh my god, Nishan, please. Nishan leads a math strategy game for his Pie Day party. Beckett, you need more archers around your castle tower if you want to hold the concentric circular ranks of Ty Lee's armies at bay. Ty Lee? Ty Lee is lingering by Peyton's pie cart, noshing on some lemon meringue. Nom. Sorry, Nishan, I can't resist. Get back here, the game's not over. They can have some, Nishan, it's not a big deal. It is a big deal. No one's paying any attention to the math because of you. It's not my problem that people would rather celebrate pie than pie. Pie is better. Oh, this is getting heated. I'm starting to regret this whole let it play out thing. Beckett, Tylee, and Sharpay are at a Pie Day celebration, but there's been a mix-up. Is Loren to blame? Well, yes. You know, I shouldn't have listened to Julian. I should have just told them. As Nishan and Peyton argue, Sharpay sneaks up to Peyton's pies. Banana cream pie, don't mind if I do. Sharpay picks up the pie, but Nishan snatches it away. Hey, hang on, we're not done with the games yet. We haven't even started the Pied Piper. Let them eat pie, Nishan. Peyton tries to wrest the banana cream pie from Nishan. They pull it back and forth in a tug-of-war. Guys, stop fighting. The pie flies out of their grip, of course it does. Uh-oh. The pie sails through the air and splats in Julian's face. Well, I probably deserve that. Pie fight! A pie fight just broke out. Take cover. Me. A classmate. A classmate. Everyone grabs pies from the trays and flings them at one another in a relentless barrage of gooey deliciousness. I've got you in my sights, Belle. Pumpkin pie incoming! Ah, hey, that was actually pretty tasty. Peyton dives for cover behind an overturned table and finds Nishan already hiding there. You, look what you've done! Me, what about you? You're being so irrational! Of course I am, it's pie day! Meanwhile, you and Julian duck under a flung cherry pie. Whoa, that was close. You grab a pie of your own and hurl it at Buzz. Your pie sails through the air and splats Buzz squarely in the face. Ugh. Strawberry. Direct hit. So is this. Belle nails you with a pie. It crumbles and slides off your face. No. Oof. Chocolate peanut butter. Glad I made that choice. Aha, that's a good look for you, Loren. Whoa, look out, more pies incoming. Soon, the last of the pies have been thrown. Walls and faces alike are smeared with filling. Everyone lies slumped on the floor, sticky and exhausted. Oh, my pies! Your pies? My party is ruined! I just wanted one day out of the whole year when people would just stop and appreciate math. Just one day when people give it a chance and see how cool it is. But no one else gets it. I get it, Nishan. You do? Of course. Math is cool, and pie is beautiful. I see it everywhere. In the human form, in the golden spiral, in the petals of a daisy. But you didn't appreciate the beauty of what Peyton did, especially when she was doing it because she thought she was helping your party. I guess I didn't. And Peyton, you didn't appreciate what Nishan was trying to share, the wonder of the math found in everything, even in something as simple and elegant as a perfectly round pie. You two are friends, and you should always appreciate what your friends care about. I have to admit, that does sound pretty cool, Nishan. I can see why you'd want to celebrate it with us. I'm sorry I said pie was better than pie. I'm sorry, too. The pies that hit me were pretty tasty. And by that, I mean insanely delicious. So, friends, obviously our friendship will never end, much like pie. Did you just make a math joke? Tell no one. Pretty cute. They're adorable. Love the morals, you know, like, it reminds me of this game, it was intended for sort of teens and preteens, you know, you've got to be nice to your friends and be interested in your friends' interests, you know? Loren just helped two friends make up after a pie fight with Belle and Buzz. I have to admit, the perfect circular form of a pie would have been great to use for a pie game. If we weren't all out of pies, we could have tried the party again. Who said we were out of pies? We just threw like 100 of them. That was just the first round. There's plenty more ready to go. So what do you say, Nishan? Shall we bring things full circle and try again? A pie party sounds like a Greek sorority. Even better, come on. Okay, complete a party with Nishan and Peyton. After some recalculations, we're resetting the party. Okay. Let me just get Nishan and Peyton to the party. Scroll a little bit. Oh, well, their names are right next to each other, which is good. Here we go. There they are, start party. There they are, partying. Little cuties, doing a party. Rush that along. Yeah. I really don't need a new student bath. Cut reward. The pie party is in full swing. Everyone gorges themselves on pie while playing math games. You mean if I shoot a basketball at a backspin of 10 radians a second, it will always bounce in? Peyton calculates how many slices of different sized pizzas to cut so everyone gets the same amount. Who's pining for some pineapple pizza and a pint of ice cream? Step right up and take an arcing swing with a pipe at the piñata. What's a piñata of? A pirate? A Pikachu? Come on, Julian, you're overdoing it. Yeah, way to kill the joke. You gotta be kidding me! Oh, we are, aren't we, Nishan? Yep, Peyton and I are totally on the same page. So, Nishan, how do you think the party turned out? It took a roundabout way, but we circumvented our problems eventually. But the only circle that really matters is my circle of friends. Very cute. Loren's friends just threw an awesome party for Pie Day. And the Pie Day party continues. The DJ spinning a record at precisely 45 RPM. I'm really glad everyone came to appreciate an interesting academic topic like pie. Kinda makes me want to throw a party to celebrate the discovery of jeans. Jeans? I love jeans. They totally define someone's look. Yep, like I said, totally on the same page. Oh boy. Happy Pie Day from Pixelberry. Very cute. Okay. Well, with that out of the way and heist school story waiting for me, I think I will just get straight in with some main storyline and do heist school story. So, how exactly do we get into Hearst High to prove their web of corruption? We can't just stroll on in anymore, not without Hearst IDs. Oh, you'll need more than that. Max will not shut up about how incredibly tough their new security system is. In addition to student IDs, they've also got reinforced locks on all the doors and a crack team of security guards working around the clock. They can afford that, but didn't have the budget for my physics club? Well, you did ask for a particle accelerator. How else am I going to accelerate my particles? Team, focus. I've got a plan to get us in first. Loren is going to sneak into a rival school. Want to know why? To start, we'll need to get some Hearst student IDs. I could probably put something together in Photoshop. That's not going to do it. These things have watermarks, holograms, and RFID chips. No faking them. We've got to borrow the real thing. Oh, I know. Kara and her stupid team are at a cheer retreat this weekend. It'll be the perfect place to swipe their IDs. What's why? Duh, no pockets on cheerleader uniforms. They'll have to leave their IDs in their bags when they run drills. I like it. We'll just need some funds to buy admission to the retreat. Yeah. Okay, here we go. 200 grand. That's expensive. But that should cover it. Wow, cheer retreats are expensive. You're telling me, Autumn. Yeah. What's wrong, Mia? It's just, I used to be on the Hearst cheer team, you know? Kara was the team captain and a total bully. I don't know if I can do this. If Kara catches me, she'll kill me. Remember, Mia, when you left Hearst, you stood up to Kara face to face. All you have to do now is sneak around her. No faces involved. I know you can do it. Loren just bought tickets to a cheerleading retreat. Does Loren have spirit? Not at all. I did not like my school, the high school that I went to. It sucked, and actually recently I did a workshop where I met a participant who had just left the same high school that I went to about 10 years ago now, and some of the teachers that made me cry were still there, so I was like, wow, things have not changed. Besides, you won't be going alone. Really? A cheerleading team is more than one person, right? Okay, so I'm just going to bring my cheerleaders, sure. Mia. Brittany from Glee needs leveling. Nah. I'll look at that outfit later. And then... oh gosh, Justin from Ugly Betty really needs leveling. He was level 1. No. Oopsies! No, I'm not trying to sell him! I'm just trying to level him! Here we go! No. I just want to use the cheerleaders. I don't care about their outfits right now. Alright! Brittany, Justin, and I are ready to go. Woo-woo! Cheer retreat! OMG, I'm so excited to go. I could flip. In fact, I'm gonna flip! Mia, did you forget to tell them that you're not actually gonna participate in the cheer retreat? I may have omitted that fact, yes. Wait, what? Gather round, Brittany and Justin, I'll fill you in. A little while later, Mia, Brittany, and Justin arrive at the cheer retreat. Alright, you two, we've gotta move fast and sneaky. If Kara and her crew see us, we're done. She points across the large padded floor. There, Kara is berating one of her cheerleaders. You call that a handspring? That was sloppier than your makeup at homecoming. No wonder Jerome cheated on you with that girl from Athena Academy. I bet she didn't flop around like a beached whale. Whoa. She's evil. Is it just me, or is Kara getting meaner? For one moment, Mia looks frightened. Then she steels herself with a deep breath. Nah, she was always that awful, and she always will be. Now look, their bags are lying against the wall at the other end of the room. How are we supposed to get to them without being seen? By moving with cat-like grace and finesse, weaving behind other people for cover. It's the ultimate test of cheerleading. Wouldn't the ultimate test be a cheerleading competition? Kara's team starts to assemble into a pyramid. Now's our chance. Go! The three cheerleaders move nimbly across the floor, making sure to stay hidden from Kara's angry glare. They get right up to the bags, just as one of Kara's cheerleaders hits the ground with a crash, distracting Kara. Now! Mia and her cheerleaders unzip the bags, grab the IDs, and run outside. Woo! We did it! We rock! They run over to Wes and hand him the IDs. I can't believe it, you guys pulled it off. Great work in there. You doing okay, Mia? Better than ever. Seeing Kara in there tearing into some poor girl made me realize that she gets her power from people being afraid of her. Well, I'm not afraid of her. Not anymore. Brittany and Justin just went undercover at a cheerleading retreat. Well, we've got the IDs. What next? We've got to mod them, of course, unless you were planning to get a makeover to look just like Kara. So this is technically making fake IDs, because I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. It's for a good cause, Loren. We'll just use them once we get in and out. It's for a good cause, Loren. We'll just use them once to get in and out of Hearst so we can find evidence of the corruption. After that, you can get rid of them however you want. Right, so do you have, like, a guy who does this sort of thing for you, or do you do it yourself? Actually, I was hoping you might know some folks who could help. I have 2 nerds, 2 artists, and 2 slackers. I don't have a second slacker, but I will have to free up space in my silly old admissions office. Just gonna sell her on. And I'll worry about admitting the hipster girl later. First, though, time to buy a slacker. And since Wes is a male slacker, I will buy the girl slacker. And I'll rush her along. So, who could she be? I'm trying to think of any fictional characters that would sort of fit the slacker stoner type. I'm gonna call her Spinelli after Spinelli from Recess. Because I kind of feel like that fits, right? Spinelli's got a hat, so I'll buy that. Looks good. So, I have them now? Right. How are the IDs looking? Oh, these are some real beauties. Really top-notch work. Your friends could be professional forgers. Actually, that gives me an idea. Wes, you are not allowed to run a counterfeiting operation out of our school. And I can't believe that's something I had to say out loud. Aw, you're no fun. Hey, I'm loving this ID, but why does it still say cheerleader on it? All part of the plan. Any chance you'll share the plan with us? All in good time? All in good time. Loren just made some fake IDs, but it's for a good cause. We've got IDs. What next? This is where things get tricky. We'll need a key that can open a classroom door at Hearst High. Well, where are we going to get that? I happen to know Max has one in his keychain. His dad let him have it so he could work out in gym after hours. He's hanging with some of his crew down at McGraw's Grill. We just need an actor to go in as a waiter and get close to him. Okay, a level 7 guy actor. Need to level Joey Tribbiani from Friends. And then you and Joey head down to McGraw's Grill, a diner on the Hearst side of town. You sure you can do this? Play the role? I've played kings and killers, conquerors and kittens. I think I can handle being a diner waiter. Sounds good. Wait, when did you play Kitten? My kindergarten musical production, of course. Oh, you guys put on Cats? What? No, we put on The Great Gatsby. I was magnificent. Well, what you need to do now is go in there, get close to Max, and then spill something on him. The clumsy waiter, a classic trope. Right. Then when you go to clean him up, nab his keys off his keychain. I've got this. What if you could actually trust Joey from Friends to pull off this sort of a plan? I feel like he's quite the himbo, you know? Joey walks over to Max's table where he's laughing with a bunch of his friends. Well, hi there, buddy. Can I take your order? For starters, I am not your buddy. The name's Max Warren, and I'm a pretty big deal. Go Hearst! Max's bros laugh and cheer, giving him high fives and fist bumps. Oh, well, what can I get you? See, it's funny. I thought that the nice thing about being a regular at a restaurant is that you don't have to order. They just know what you want. So why don't you go back there and tell Mr. McGraw you're doing a terrible job serving his #1 customer? See what he has to say about that. Right. Wow. Okay, I'll just do that. But first, may I recommend this soup? Joey grabs a bowl of soup off the serving counter, spins around, and accidentally dumps it all over Max. Ah, what is wrong with you? Oh my, I'm so clumsy. What a real butterfingers. Max lunges up. Joey bumps into him, fumbling for his keychain. But Max shoves past him before he can grab it. No! Get out of my way, you clumsy loser! Max storms off to the bathroom. A busboy stops him, trying to clean him off, but Max pushes the busboy out of the way. Gah, I was so close! Just then, the busboy turns around, takes off his hat, and grins. Oh, I think you did just fine. Wes holds up his hand and waves, jangling Max's stolen keychain. Rule number 1, always have a backup plan. He did not trust Joey at all. Joey went undercover as a waiter. Did he do a good job? No, I guess he did a terrible job. He didn't do well at all. Later, you and Wes regroup back on your campus. Well, we've got the IDs and we've got the key. What's the plan from here? I'm almost ready to start the heist. I just need to get myself into the zone. Steady on, murder mystery. Oh, all these quests are just rolling in. I'm going to level Wes. Eat some books, Wes. Ready? More ready than I've ever been. Wes walks over to where Julian and Autumn are waiting on your school's grassy lawn. Sakura and Nishan set aside their board game and join them. Mia and Peyton put away their phones. We stand now on the brink of a great chasm. I'm not going to lie to you. What comes next is risky, dangerous, uncertain. If you join me and this heist goes wrong, you might get in trouble. Serious trouble. I can't promise you'll come out of this okay. But what I can promise is that if this heist goes right, if we take Hearst down, then everything changes. Since our school has existed, Hearst has been trying to destroy it. That'll all end. No more pranks, no more sabotage. And for the students still there, the ones who can't leave, no more being victims of corruption. So I ask you, right now, are you in? I'm in. No school should ever promote bullying. I'm in too. Selling good grades to rich kids is just wrong. Yeah, count me in. School should be about what you can do, not who you're related to. And I'm in, because... What do you say? School should be a place where you feel welcome, not judged. Grades should be not bought. The feud with Hearst needs to end. Max and Kara suck. They do suck. I'm in too. So am I. Me too. That's what I'm talking about. Now let's do this. It's time for the heist. Will Loren pull it off? I liked his a pump-up speech. I liked it. Nice one, Wes. Let's see. So, what exactly are we doing? Yeah, we gathered all these pieces, but I still don't actually understand why. It's like doing puzzles with Grandma. Mr. Georgette, the history teacher at Hearst High, has proof of the corruption on his computer. To get it, we'll need to break into 3 teams. The first team, Eagle Eye. That's me and Mia. We'll keep track of everything from my van. Ugh, just promise me you'll clean it first. The next group is Team Strike Force. They're going to physically break into Hearst High and get to the computer lab. Team Strike Force is Nishan, Sakura, and Loren. Oh boy. They'll need a good distraction though. That's where Team Pom-Poms comes in. And that'll be Peyton, Autumn, and Julian. Pom-Poms. Wait, what? Okay. Team Pom-Poms, roll out. So, Peyton, Autumn, and Julian. Let's go. Wes and Mia sit in a van surrounded by dozens of monitors showing live feeds from cameras all over Hearst High. Wes talks into a walkie-talkie. Alright, it's go time. Team Pom-Poms, you're up first. Your mission is to impersonate the Hearst cheerleading team and distract the security guards. Roll out. Just outside the Hearst campus, Peyton, Autumn, and Julian drive towards the gate. I still don't understand why I have to be on Team Pom-Poms. Because one of the IDs is for a boy and no one's going to buy Nishan as a cheerleader. Yeah, I guess, but this still seems weird. Are you down with this, Autumn? Oh, I think it's kind of fun. We get to pretend that we're all perky and cheerful and spirited. We must have incredibly different definitions of fun. Look, Wes is basically a wizard. If he thinks you've got to pretend to be a cheerleader, you should probably do it. Fine, but if this ends with me doing the splits, I'm punching him in his stupid wizard face. Wes's voice crackles over a walkie-talkie on the dash. Okay, Team Pom-Poms, you're almost at the interception point. Get into character, now! The car with Autumn, Peyton, and Julian drives up to the Hearst campus. A pair of security guards approaches. Peyton rolls down the window. Hi there, guys. We just got back from this cheer retreat, and we're so tired. Could you help us with our bags? We've got 3 dozen. The guards gruffly gesture for IDs. Peyton flashes hers with a radiant, confident smile. The guards turn to Autumn. My ID? Of course, I'd love to show you my ID. I love showing all IDs. Give me an I, give me a D. What's that spell? ID, identification. Scale it back, sweetie. You're freaking them out. Here's my ID, sir. The guard checks it, then turns to Julian. Yeah, okay, here's my ID. The guard stares at Julian skeptically. Here's my ID, sir. I sure am a cheerleader. I love yelling and flipping and more yelling. Woo woo, go Hearst High. Let's beat the team and make them cry. We gotta win because we're so great. The other team can't get a date. What a bunch of stupid losers. They suck. Woo! The guard considers this, then waves them on through. Peyton and Autumn whisper intensely. OMG, Julian, that was amazing. Are you going to try out for the cheerleading team? Please try out for the cheerleading team. If you guys tell a soul about this, you're dead, understand? Dead! Loren's friends are distracting some security guards. Does that sound normal? Yes. Team Pom-Poms drives out onto the Hearst campus with all the guards following them to help unload the bags. Mia and Wes watch from their van. Looks like the pigs have swallowed up the cheesecake. Were you always this weird? I really feel like you weren't always this weird. The guards are distracted. Team Strike Force, get ready to move in. Team Strike Force, get in there. Loren, Nishan, and Sakura. You, Nishan, and Sakura hide in the shadows at the edge of Hearst campus. Oh man, we're really doing this, aren't we? Actually going through with it. IRL, not pretend. For realsies. And Nishan, stop saying synonyms and get ready to run. Ahead of you, the guards all round the corner. The guards are gone. Move, move, move. You, Nishan, and Sakura take off, racing across the parking lot towards the Hearst classrooms. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. This Isn't all that bad, actually. I'm running. I'm really running. Just then, you see a puddle of water right in front of you. Oh no. What do you do? Slip, fall, trip, jump! You leap effortlessly, clearing the puddle. Nice jump. The three of you make it to the Hearst Academic building just as the guards finish helping Team Pom-Poms unload. You quickly open the door and run in. We made it. Don't count your points till you've beaten the level. We still need to get to Mr. Georgette's classroom. Right. Anyone know where that is? Well, any luck finding the classroom? Mr. Georgette's 10th grade history, here it is. Nice work, Sakura. You know, you've got amazing eyes. I mean, not like amazing, beautiful eyes. I mean, amazing, like they're, you know, exceptionally well-suited for scouting and sorting activities. Oh, right. Thanks. Guys, let's stay on task. Right. Using Max's key, the three of you unlock the door and rush inside. Loren just snuck into a rival school. Will Loren get caught? I hope not. Back in Wes's van, he and Mia keep watching the cameras. Yes, the weasels are in the henhouse. Yeah, okay, if you say so. A side note, are these two cameras supposed to be showing static because they're showing static? What? No, that's bad. That's very bad. Those are the cameras I set up off campus to keep track of the school's perimeter. Now I can't see if security's gonna come back. There's probably something going on with the signal. Can you go call some people who know their way around cameras to get them back online? Have 2 filmmakers at level 6+. Oh, I need another filmmaker. Who's a female filmmaker character? Oh, wasn't there like the Mitchells versus the Machines, that cute little movie that came out a while ago? Katie, after Katie from the Mitchells versus the Machines, and we're all good. Let me see what moves. So they need to be level 6+. Dang it, okay. She needs to be level 6. Okay, there we go. Let's continue. Looks like the filmmakers are fixing the cameras, and yes, we're online. The eagles are back in the sky. What? I can do animal metaphors too. Loren's friends just fixed some security cameras. Big brother much? Oh dear. Well, it looks like the security guards are still helping Team Pom-Poms with their bags, so we're doing okay. Huh? Then what's that movement there in the shadows? Is that... Wes zooms in on the footage. Enhance! Oh no. We need to get in touch with Team Strike Force. Now. Oh no, Team Strike Force! Team Strike Force! That's me, and Nishan, and Sakura! You, Nishan, and Sakura huddle up in Mr. Georgette's classroom. Your walkie-talkie crackles with static. Huh? It sounds like Wes is trying to say something, but I can't make it out over the static. Let's just focus on getting the proof, okay? Nishan, can you log into the computer? Nishan rushes over to the computer and boots it up. A password screen pops up. Uh-oh. What's uh-oh? I don't like the sound of uh-oh. It looks like Hearst upgraded their security since I was here. It's got 3 more layers of encryption. Can you still hack it? Yes, give or take 8 hours. We don't have that kind of time. We have to get out of here before the security guards find us. Well, it would help if I had a seed of some kind, a hint as to what Mr. Georgette's password might be. A quick look around and see if you can find anything that might help Nishan figure out what the password is. A hidden object game, huh? I like it. Oh, jeez. She would be great at escape rooms. Okay, has anyone found any clues as to Mr. Georgette's password? I've got a teacher's log, a framed photo of a supermodel, and a scrunched up piece of paper I found in the trash can. No pressure, guys, but we probably ought to hurry. We don't have that much time left to guess Mr. Georgette's password. What do you want to do next? Examine the log, examine the photo, examine the paper. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Cara Sinclair, one of the worst students I've ever had, constantly late, disrespectful, and distracted. Also, she called me Baldy, which I thought was downright hurtful. Oh, by me! Sakura bright but odd, seems mostly focused on getting the best grades for the least work, also oddly fixated on the kill count of every historical warrior. That's important to know. Maybe we should just focus on trying to find the password. It's a photo of a gorgeous woman in a slinky red dress. I wonder why Mr. Georgette has it. We take the picture out of its frame and turn it over. Look, there's a message here. To my loving, wonderful husband, thanks for such an amazing anniversary. Going back to the research lab where we first met was so romantic. Love, Crystal. Wow, Mr. Georgette did really well for himself. Mental note, consider becoming a history teacher. You put the picture back in its frame and set it down. Examine the paper. You unfold the paper and read the message on it. Buy at store, bread, milk, underwear, 6 pairs, foot ointment, romantic candles. I feel like I know way more about Mr. Georgette than I ever wanted to. I'm somewhat curious about those romantic candles. Well, let's just try to focus, okay? Right, guess a password. You sure you're ready? Yes. I think it's... Crystal. Let me try that. Nishan types it in. Jackpot! It worked! Great work, Loren. Seriously, not bad at all. So you have access to the emails? Oh yeah, and it's even worse than we thought. I've got an email log between Mr. Georgette and Principal Warren. It looks like Kara blew off all her homework and got an F on every test, but Principal Warren demanded she be given a B+. When Mr. Georgette refused, Principal Warren threatened to fire him. That sounds like all the evidence we need. Mission accomplished. Loren has found incriminating evidence on a rival school, but will Loren escape? I'm worried now that I won't. Now let's get out of... Before he can finish his sentence, he's cut off by a blast of noise from your walkie-talkie. Team Strike Force, get out of there now. What? Why? The cops are surrounding the school. You guys must have tripped an alarm or something. I'm not talking school security either. I'm talking city police. Just then, sirens blare from outside. The red and blue lights shine through the windows. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What do we do? What's going to happen next? Will you be able to escape with the evidence? Find out in our next quest, the showdown. Whoa, okay. Well, I'm sure I could play the showdown straight away, but since I've got all these other quests, I'm going to take a look at them and see if I can do one of these other ones instead. Right, Home Field Part 1, a perfect day for a picnic in the park. I think, why not? Just like, in the middle of doing the main storyline quest where we're doing a heist, let's pause and play a different day where we're just chilling at a picnic in the park. Why not? One Saturday afternoon, you and Peyton are relaxing at Ramsey Park, a local hangout. Thanks for inviting me out here today, Peyton. Of course, I gotta get my Loren time in every once in a while. Here, have another tea sandwich. The two of you relax and people watch. You spot some friends from school riding their bikes along a trail, others playing frisbee, and a small group of kids is playing kickball on the softball diamond. It's like the whole town is out here. What better way to unwind on the weekend than at the park? Agreed, this place is so peaceful, I could stay here all day. I sure used to. When I was in high school and we would have sort of, you know, on the weekends, my friends and I would meet up and spend a long... We always had picnics in the park. My friends and I were really big on picnics. We would be picnicking in the park often. Just then, you notice a shadow standing over you. Oh, hello. Oh no, is this another All-Star quest? Natalie, hi, you're in our way. What are you talking about? This park is closed to the public. You need to leave. You can't just kick us out. Who do you think you are? Peyton, Loren, I see you've met Natalie. Kara, Max, and a guy you don't recognize walk up and join Natalie. This is Loren? I was expecting something more. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Can we just get it over with? Practice is already running late. It's cool, Derek. These losers were just about to leave. We were not. You don't have a choice. As of today, Bill 207A is in effect, and this park is in the practice space of the South City Eagles and the city's official softball team. You have to clear out. That's not fair. Neither is life, but my mom's the mayor, and that's all that matters. What do? Confuse Natalie, make Natalie mad. Confuse Natalie. Is that all that matters? What does your mom have to do with this? What are you talking about? Of course my mom's position matters. This park is city property. The government owns it. Do they? Yes, that's how public parks work. Is it? Yes, but are you sure? OMG, do you ever shut up? No, Loren does not. Ugh, whatever, you guys have to go. Now. We're not going to let you take over the park. Look at all the people who use it. It's supposed to be for everyone. That kind of altruistic thinking will get you nowhere, Loren. Fine, what about this? We'll play you for it. What? If our softball team wins, you guys back off and only use a space when you reserve it, just like everyone else. You're on. Loren has made a bet against the city's softball team. Do you think Loren will strike out? Yes, I'm abysmal at this sort of a game. We don't play like softball, although we did, because I remember one time trying out softball, American softball, and my gosh, those softballs are so hard. I remember one of them hit me in the chest like this, boom, and I was like sent to the floor. I mean, somebody threw it particularly hard, but I was like on my back on the ground. It really hurt. We played rounders. In English high school, you're always playing rounders, and in primary school, and I hated rounders too, but I hated all three. Yeah. And now, picture this, me leading a sports team. Natalie, can you make a deal like this without your mom's approval? You know my mom. I've got her wrapped around my finger. Besides, it's not like we're gonna lose. Derek shakes his head as Natalie turns back to you. The big game will be on Saturday. I'll make sure the umpire puts in some sort of mercy rule for you guys. Oh, you're so kind. Come on, Peyton. You and Peyton clear out of the park along with the other patrons. You see parents leading sad kids towards the parking lot and teenagers biking away. Oh no. We need to make a softball team. Oh, I can play first baseman? Perfect, and I'll be the... ball boy. Trust me, our team is better off with me in the dugout. Besides, someone has to collect the softballs. And I'm sure our friends will join us, like Julian and Autumn. 2 positions down, 8 more to go. Dizzy or a gamer. So this is where you'd probably get an advantage if you had one of the All-Stars. But since I don't, and I don't want to start messing around with jumping between quest lines, I'm just going to use Hannah, my gamer. You and Peyton head over to the local arcade. There's gotta be someone here who can help our team. Oh, Loren, look, it's Hannah! To the right, you see Hannah step up to a whack-a-mole machine, mallet raised. Moles, prepare to meet your maker. You take a step back as Hannah whacks all the moles. Bam, 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 and that's how it's done. You and Peyton head over to Hannah. Nice one, Hannah, top score. Yeah, these moles got nothing on me. You know, Peyton and I are starting a softball team, and I think you'd make a great addition. Softball, huh? I don't know, I'm all about esports, but IRL sports, that's another story. But we're going up against a bunch of city rangers, including people from Hearst. Ringers sounds like a cheat code to me, and I hate cheat codes, count me in. Loren's softball team is looking for recruits. How are you with a bat and a glove? You, Peyton, and Hannah spend the rest of the afternoon recruiting more people to your team. Finally, there's only one person you still need to find. Hey Julian, we've been looking for you. We need you to join our softball team. You guys have a softball team too? Yeah, we're taking on South City Eagles and we need your help, MVP. Oh, what's wrong? Well, I maybe already agreed to be on the Eagles. What? I didn't know you guys were the other team. I know Derek from Club Ball and he offered me a spot. They said they could talk to some college coaches for me, make sure they come to our football games this season. Natalie's mom has a lot of pull, I guess, and I need the exposure. What do you say? I understand, or how could you? Oh, no. Well, I've got to be a good friend here, because Julian's my boy, and I want him to get the opportunities that he needs, so I understand, but I am devastated by this news. This is the worst, but I get it. College is more important than this one game. I'm sorry, Loren. Yeah, me too. Look, we've got practice now, so... Right, I'll leave you guys to it. Good luck. Julian walks away. No, no. Is it just me or are we toast? How are we supposed to win when our best player is on the other team? We really need to practice if we're going to have a shot at beating the Eagles. Luckily, we've got an ace up our sleeves. Oh, no. See again. I wish I should really research the quests beforehand and see whether or not it's worth having the All-Stars, because now I sort of feel like I've probably bungled it a little bit by not having any All-Stars, and this would be a great reason to have them, because they could be inserted here into the quests and probably have specific lines. Fine. Joey Tribbiani. You and Peyton gather your team together at Ramsey Park. Alright everyone, let's work on our defense. Joey, can you bat for us? Sure thing. You prepare the softballs for the pitcher as everyone scatters to their positions. Peyton covers first base and Autumn covers third. Joey steps up to the plate, brandishing the bat like a sword. Forsooth, thou dost underestimate mine skill. You're gonna want to back up for this one. During your softball team's practice, Joey swings at a pitch, then falls to the ground. Ah, I've been hit. This is the end. And thus with a kiss from a softball, I die. That was me when I was playing softball in high school. For like the one lesson that we did. Joey crumples to the ground, hand over forehead. Joey, you know this just means you walk, right? You're on first. I know, but I'm just trying to add some drama to softball. It's so undramatic usually. Joey jogs to first base. Wait, Joey, your arm is all red. Did you actually get hit? I'm a method actor, Loren. It's all part of the process. Okay, but this really shouldn't be a long-term strategy. We don't want you to get hurt. Practice continues, but your team can't seem to get in a rhythm. Oh no, it's because I've got them flipping all-stars. An outfielder hurls the ball to Peyton as a runner barrels down on her. I got it! I got it! The ball sails over Peyton's outstretched glove. The runner is safe. I don't got it. Later, Joey practices a bunt, and the softball bounces harmlessly along the third baseline. Autumn, I think you're supposed to get that one. I thought that was the pitcher's job. Your pitcher looks at the ball and shrugs. Oh boy. This is your all-star team? You can't even field a simple bunt. You whip around to see the entire city softball team standing along the fence, including Julian. What are you guys doing here? It's 4 o'clock. We have practice now, although maybe we should let you have our practice time too. You clearly need it more than we do. Hey, don't talk to Loren like that. Natalie looks Julian up and down. Don't forget whose side you're on, Julian. As your team clears out the last of your things, Julian pulls you aside. Julian, are you allowed to talk to me? I'm not letting them stop me from talking to my friends, or helping them. Julian lowers his voice. You guys need to work on your communication on the field, and you definitely need a coach. Someone who can see the whole picture. You nod. Good luck. I gotta go. Julian turns and jogs over to the other dugout where the Eagles are warming up. Thanks. Loren's softball team just held their first practice. Think they were able to hit it out of the park? You catch up to Peyton and Autumn in the parking lot. What's our next play, Loren? We obviously need some help. Lucky for us, I know exactly who to ask. By this time tomorrow, we'll have a new coach. Talia or Nishan? Boy, it's gotta be my boy Nishan. I love Nishan. After practice, you head over to Nishan's house. He answers the door wearing a lab coat and safety goggles. Hey, Nish, what are you up to? Loren, I'm in the midst of a chemical experiment to determine how best to change the flavor composition of a muffy chocolate bar. I don't know what that is. Is that a real chocolate bar? I will look it up and show it if it's real. And then we'll know. Sounds delicious. It is. What's up? I need your help. What do you know about softball? From actual experience, not much, but I've acquired quite a bit of knowledge through research. Good. We're going up against the South City Eagles, and if we don't win, they're going to close down Ramsey Park to the public. Seriously? That's not cool. I'll do whatever I can to help. How about coaching us? Nishan takes off his safety goggles. I'll look over your stats tonight. By practice tomorrow, I'll be ready to whip you guys into shape. Okay. Go on, Nish. The next morning, you and your team meet out on the softball field for practice. Nishan walks up with a clipboard full of notes. Nishan's the new coach? No offense, Nish, but you don't really strike me as the coaching type. None taken. Normally, I don't know much about sports, but softball is a one game where stats reign supreme, and trust me, I know numbers. Let's just give him a chance, okay? I'm in. What do we do first, coach? Well, we can start by switching positions. You're not utilizing your skills in a way that maximizes potential. Autumn, you should move to first base. Peyton, you'll be better in the outfield. And Loren? Yeah? You're perfect. Stay right where you are. Will do. Nishan makes a few more position adjustments. And that should be good for now. Next, we need to talk about communication. You guys have got to talk more on the field. It's the only way everyone will know what's going on at any given moment. Imagine if Captain Kirk never told Spock what he was doing. Didn't he frequently not tell Spock what was going on? Exactly! And Spock couldn't give him the support he needed. The only way you'll be able to depend on your teammates is if they know you need them. Got it? Got it. Good. Now let's practice. Your team jogs out in their positions. Soon, practice is in full swing. A pop fly sails over the left outfield. I got it! At Peyton's cry, the center outfielder backs off and the ball lands right in Peyton's glove. Heads up, Autumn! Peyton sends the ball arcing over the field, right into Autumn's waiting hands. Nishan nods. Nice teamwork, everyone. If we keep playing like this, maybe we have a chance after all. Loren's softball team is being whipped into shape by a new coach. Do you know who it is? The morning of the big game, you and your team head over to Ramsey Park to warm up and go over last-minute strategy. I just got the scouting report on the Eagles. Derek, Julian, and Max are their best hitters, but don't overlook the others. Natalie's a skilled catcher, and Kara is surprisingly nimble as shortstop. As Nishan continues talking, you look out over the park. As for their hitters, Max will swing at almost anything, but he hits more than he misses. Julian almost always bites on the low outside curveball, and Derek bunts 86% of the time when there's a runner on third and fewer than 2 outs. Loren, what did I just say? Sorry, Nishan, Guys, look around us. Look at our classmates playing, and the dogs running around, and the parents picnicking with their kids. Ramsey Park is for everyone, and we can't let the city take this away from the people. You look around the huddle at each of your teammates. You see the determination in their faces. We have to win. We have to stop them. Okay, Ellie or cheerleader. Flipping it. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to use... No. It needs to be a generic cheerleader, doesn't it? If I start using Mia, she'll say something in our character. As game time draws nearer, more and more of your classmates arrive to support you. Hey, Loren. Hey, Justin. Whoa, you brought the whole squad out? Yep, what's a softball game without cheerleaders? We gotta show our support. Thanks, Justin. Finally, the game's about to start. Team captains meet on the pitcher's mound. Good luck. You hold your hand out, but Natalie Scott away. Am I the team captain, even though I declared myself the ball boy? That's hilarious. Well, I am, the main character. so I suppose it makes sense that I would be the team captain, but isn't that hilarious? Imagine if you were like, right, I've got my sports team, but my team captain is the ball boy. You should keep your luck for yourself. We don't need it. We're gonna save the park. Ha! As if. Natalie turns on her heel and walks away. Derek steps up, hand outstretched. Sorry about her. Good luck. You shake his hand. Let's play ball. The softball game between your team and the South City Eagles begins. Derek is up to bat for the first of the other team. Hey, batter, swing! Derek ignores the cheers and taunts and hits a single. That was almost too easy. We're just getting started. Hope you losers practice standing around during a home run, 'cause I'm about to hit one. Max points over the fence. Yeah, right, you can't hit anything. Max swings the bat and nails a ball. It sails through the air, falling out of view right where he pointed. That's 2-zip. Uh-oh, we're not off to a great start. Loren's team is losing early in a citywide softball game. Think Loren can pull off a comeback? Oh, I hope so. Before you know it, you're down 4-1 at the bottom of the 7th inning. Oh no, that sounds bad. I can't believe it. We're going to let down all those people. The city's just going to take over the whole park and we can't stop them. Rah, rah, Wildcats! Rah, rah, Wildcats! You look over to the stands and see them brimming with people. Everyone in the park has come to watch the game and they're all cheering for you. You can do it, Loren. Justin, you did this? It's what I do. It was easy once I explained what was going on to the locals. They don't want the city to take over Ramsey Park any more than you do. They believe in you guys. Well, we can't let them down. Bring it in, team. It's time for a comeback. Alright, I'll use flipping Beckett. With the support of the local park patrons behind you, your team starts to gain momentum. Derek is at bat with just 1 out and Natalie on third base. He's going to bunt. Everyone move in. Your team prepares to field the bunt. Beckett winds up and pitches to Derek. I don't know what any of these terms mean, by the way. What's a bunt? Isn't that a cake? Oof! At the last second, Derek bunts the ball, sending it right back to Beckett. Whoa! Beckett manages to scoop the ball up on the bounce and zip it over to Autumn on first. Autumn just manages to tag Derek out before he tags the base. You're out. Nice one. Derek, what was that? Come on. They got me, Nat. Fair and square. Natalie continues ranting, but Derek ignores her. He nods to you as he jogs back to his dugout. Alright, Derek's alright. Derek's okay. Behind him, Autumn waves over to you, a pained look on her face. You rush over. Oh no, Autumn, what's wrong? Oh no, it's her flipping ankle again. That's gonna always come back, isn't it? I twisted my ankle when I jumped up to catch the ball on that last plate. I need a sub. I'll cover your spot, Autumn. No, me! After Autumn is situated in the dugout, the game resumes and Max steps up to home plate. I got you, Nat. I told you to call me Natalie. We can discuss that once I hit this home run. Max takes a couple practice swings, then falls into his stance. He hits the ball with a thwack. Oh no! Oh no. Max hits a pop fly ball deep into left field. It's mine! The ball flies toward the fence and Peyton sprints straight back and she leaps up and nabs the ball out of the air. Okay. You're out! Aw, come on, man. Soon, it's bottom of the 9th inning. There are 2 outs and you're only down 1 run. I don't understand what any of this means. Alright, team. We've gotten this far. We gotta close out the game. We just need 2 more runs. Easy, more cheesy. Let's do it. Alright, Beckett. You're up. Beckett steps up to bat. Natalie smirks from her squat behind the plate as a catcher. This is your pinch hitter? This game's as good as ours. Bring it. How was that? I'm new at this whole trash talk thing. That was great, Beckett, but pay attention. Right. Natalie rolls her eyes as Julian pitches, and Beckett manages to hit the ball along the third baseline. Got it. Cara throws the ball toward first base, but Beckett tags the base before Derek can catch it. Beckett keeps running. Go, Beckett. Second. Throw it to second. The basemen get confused by Natalie screaming, and Beckett manages to run by, untouched. OMG, a triple play. That was amazing, Beckett. Who knew wallflowers were so good at stealing bases? Get it together, Eagles. We just need 1 more out. Loren, you're up. Finally. Before the first pitch, Natalie meets with Julian on the pitcher's mound. You can hear her all the way back at home plate. Don't forget which team you're on, Julian. You hand them the game, and my mom will tell all the college scouts she knows that you can't hack it in college ball. Is that what you want? I know it's at stake, Natalie. Get back behind the plate. You take your stance, ready for anything Julian throws at you. He pitches a simple fastball right down the middle. Swing as hard as I can. Thwack! You can feel the ball fly off the bat. The softball sails through the air and over the fence. Home run! You did it, Loren! Game over, we won! You grin as you round the plates. Your entire team is waiting for you at home base. They lift you on their shoulders. This would never happen in real life. We did it! We saved the park! Loren's softball team just won the big game and saved a city park. What has your sports team done lately? Natalie stomps up to Julian. You gave them the win on purpose. I don't know what you're talking about. The ball just slipped out of my hand. Julian shoots you a wink, and you cover your grin with your hand. God, this is all your fault. Give it a break, Nat. It's not Julian's fault you bet your mom's bill on some random softball game. My mom is gonna flip when she finds out. Come on, I'll help you break the news. Derek leads the shell-shocked Natalie away from the field. As he passes your team, he smiles. We should do that again sometime. It was fun. Sure, I mean, it was kind of fun, even though the fate of the park was resting on our shoulders. You guys are always welcome here. After all, that's the point of public parks, for everyone to share and enjoy them. Derek nods. The two of them disappear into the parking lot with Max and Cara close behind. You turn to your friends. I don't know about you guys, but all this softball's got me craving peanuts. And Cracker Jacks. And a party! You always want a party, Peyton. Exactly! See you guys at the victory party! You chuckle as you and your friends head back to your cars, planning the celebration along the way. Before you go, you turn and look at the park again, at the local families enjoying the open space. Julian comes up beside you. You did a good thing today, Loren. We did it together, Julian. We saved the park. Together. You grin at each other before rejoining the others. Okay. I think that's the end of that quest. That was pretty nice, I suppose. And also, I would say probably a good place to leave it. As soon, of course, as I eliminate one quest, another one rolls in. But I will save Just Dance-a-thon for another time, and I think next time I'll try and get maybe through... Oh, maybe I really will have to do some of these All-Stars just to get them out of the way. I'm level 14 now, so we're probably alright to get some All-Stars in. Maybe I will devote the next time I play to some All-Stars. Probably be an All-Star per session. Anyways, that was fun. I really like the main storyline quest with the heists, high stakes, and also who doesn't love a classic sports movie? I've seen a lot of sports movies, though I myself have no interest in sports. You know, I've seen like Benchwarmers. Okay, right, yeah, that's the end. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you made it this far, thank you, and you will see me again if there is another one. Goodbye.